Welcome to The Stage Whisperer, the podcast for experts who want to be standout speakers. I'm your host, Kenneth Gregory, and I'm here to help you unlock the secrets of powerful speaker branding. Here you'll get take-action tips to elevate your speaker game, along with insights from top speakers, event planners, and other experts, so you can make speaking the effective tool it needs to be in your business. Ready to make your mark on stage? Let's dive in. So one of the questions I get asked regularly is, why is it so hard to land speaking gigs? Why does it seem so challenging? I get this especially from people who maybe have had some success, but they're not landing stages consistently, or they're having less success than they would like. And they're really curious, like, why is it so hard? They're making connections, they're applying through call for speakers. They're doing all the things that they should be doing to get on stages, but it just doesn't seem to be happening for them. And my answer is usually this. One of the things that is a huge contributor to why you may not be landing stages consistently is a branding issue. And not that you don't have a great brand for your business, but it's very likely that you don't have a strong brand for yourself as a speaker. And there's some very distinct differences between a business brand and a speaker brand. Your business brand is the identity for your business, right? Even if you have built your business on your own name, you still, when you talk about your brand as a business, you talk about the core products and services that you offer. You talk about your customer needs and how the products and services that you offer meet your customers' needs, how it solves problems for your customer. And that's really important, right? It's how you're known in the marketplace of all the things that people have to buy and how they distinguish between what you sell and what someone else sells. The brand is what drives that. Your business brand is really centered on honing in and zeroing in on the benefits, the reliability, and the unique selling points of what you offer as a business owner. And that's important, right? That's how you become successful, is by having a very clear and distinct brand that is easy to articulate. But your speaker brand is different. Your speaker brand is much more personal, and it focuses on you as the person at the microphone. It's an elevation, as I said, even if you are someone who has built your business on your name. This is really honing in on you as a person. And it reflects your unique expertise, your style, and most importantly, it zeroes in on the transformative experience that you offer to an audience. It's what you bring to a stage that will make the person who listens to you different when they leave that experience from when they came into that experience. This is really much less about the services or the products that you offer, even though most of us are wanting to use speaking to bring people and to expose them to the products and services we offer. What we need to do initially as speakers is build relationship, and we do that with who we are as people. We want to be able to showcase from the stage thought leadership that needs to be incorporated into our brand. The personal impact that we want to make, what we envision happening for the people that we engage with, that needs to be incorporated and encapsulated in our brand. And it's the emotional connection, right? Relationships have a measure of emotion to them. And so it's the emotional connection that we want to bring and that we do bring as speakers. So those are those distinct differences. And if you don't have a brand that clearly defines all of those things for you as a speaker, it makes it really hard for an event planner to decide what that is based on what you share about your business brand. Because, as I said, your business brand is about the products and services that you offer, not necessarily about the experience and relationship that you want to build with an audience from the stage. And we all know that a confused mind never buys, right? If we are confusing in how we present ourselves as speakers, then it makes it really hard for event planners to choose us. So you need to be able to build that brand and tease those things out and capture them in the same way that you have your business brand, so that when you pitch yourself, when you offer yourself as a speaker, that's what moves forward. That's what you put forward. And it's very clear. And the event host that you're pitching can clearly see, oh, this is what this person will bring to my audience. And as an event host, this is what I can expect from this person as I put them in front of my audience. Hey there, it's Aurora. Real quick, if you've been wondering why getting booked to speak feels harder than it should be, especially when you know you're qualified, I've got something for you. It's my free masterclass, Why Even the Most Qualified Experts Get Passed Over for Stages. I'll show you the 3-step speaker brand blueprint that can land you your first dream stage in as little as 60 days. No cold pitch overwhelm and no pricey agents. Save your seat now at speakerbrandacademy.com/masterclass. All right, back to the show. So what are some of the key elements that need to be part of your speaker brand? First, we need to start with your personal story and how your story, your unique background, the knowledge that you have, and the journey that you took to secure that knowledge. How does all of that fit into the expertise that you bring and to the transformative experience that you're going to bring to the stage? And then we want to also talk about, or you want to capture, your speaking style and your presence on stage. A hype, super motivational speaker, that's your personality on stage? Are you more that supportive teacher that fills students with the belief that they can do anything? Are you more of that cheerleader, cheering your audience on? Are you more of a mom that kind of nurtures people into the transformation that you're offering? What's your speaking style and what is your presence like on stage? And how does that affect or inform how you deliver your message and how you engage with your audience? And then the next element is things like your content and your message. What are the core themes around what you talk about, or the specific topics and ideas that you can offer an event planner? Do you have a lot of clarity around what those things are? One of the big mistakes I can see speakers make is they try to put everything they can talk about into a pitch. And that's not really what a speaker or an event host is looking for. They're looking for a key theme, an idea, a meaningful transformation that can happen on a stage in 30 to 60 minutes. And in 30 to 60 minutes, you're not going to be able to transform people with every single thing that you know. And then all of this starts to inform how you're going to build your marketing assets. And every speaker should have a great collection of marketing assets that makes it easy for you to showcase what it is that you can do, what transformative experience you can offer from the stage. Everything from a speaker one sheet to digital media kit, and even a speaker webpage where an event host can come and really get all of the information about you as a speaker and contact you. So once you build a strong speaker brand, pitching and landing stages gets much easier, because it's much easier for the people that you're pitching to see what it is that you have to offer and what you can bring. It also helps you build that confidence as a speaker. You don't have the kind of messy mush in your mind when people ask you, gosh, you sound great. I'd love to have you as a speaker. What can you talk about? You can immediately default to your brand and the things that are true about you, and talk about how you want to help transform an audience through an experience with you on stage. I hope that helps. I'd love to know your questions. If you've got some questions about building a speaker brand, feel free to message me. I'd love to know your thoughts. And that'll do it for today's episode of The Stage Whisperer. Remember, every stage you step onto is an opportunity to impact lives and leave a lasting impression. Keep refining your craft and pushing the boundaries of what you can achieve with your voice. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast, leave a review, and share this episode with fellow speakers. Visit our website for more resources and follow us on social media to stay connected. I'm Aurora Gregory, and until next time, keep making your voice heard.